A better tomorrow. That's what we've always been promised. Science fiction, exhibits at world's fairs, and visionary engineers have all tantalized us with prospects of a life of leisure, filled with work-saving gadgets, a techno-utopia.
The notion of a techno-utopia is that you live in a world where for every single problem that you could possibly have, there's some gadget that you could buy that will solve that problem for you.
But dreams of gadget-filled homes of the future have often failed to live up to expectations. Case in point from 1945, architect-engineer Buckminster Fuller's revolutionary Dymaxion house. The only remaining prototype now resides in the Henry Ford Museum in Dearborn, Michigan. Its signature feature is its dome, set atop a circular floor plan.
The Dymaxion house was Fuller's solution to what he considered would be a huge issue after the war, after the Second World War, a housing shortage, and a way of using the production methods that had been created for manufacturing aircraft for the war to make houses.
The house itself was like an oversized gadget, complete with unique built-in devices.
This is probably the most obviously gadgety part of the house. This is called the evolving shelves. What you do is you press this button. Once you see what it is you're looking for, it's in place, you can take it out there and you can go about your business.
Fuller's gadget of a home was certainly novel, but it failed to click with returning GIs who wanted more traditional homes. In 1957, Monsanto's House of the Future at Disneyland offered another intriguing glimpse of tomorrow, but its promise of atomic food preservers and ultrasonic dishwashers never materialized.
Futurists usually don't nail exactly what's going to happen, but I think that they almost always fail to predict how society is going to evolve. So you see predictions of people that think we're going to have these kitchens of the future, and then by the time we do, we don't have the women that were supposed to be standing around in those kitchens of the future.
Visions of a better tomorrow have often been flawed because the gadgetry is cooler than it is practical. Example, the jetpack. Even if jetpacks weren't hamstrung by a limited fuel supply that's exhausted in seconds, there's a good reason that we're not piloting them today.
A big reason we don't have jetpacks is because having a jetpack yourself is a great idea. Having 1,000 other people with jetpacks turns into a really horrible idea.
Many visions of a better tomorrow have hinged on a race of robot servants. How close are we?
Instead of humanoid robot servants, like we were expecting, instead of Rosie the robot, we're getting actually special purpose tools that just solve one problem at a time, and they do it well.
A good example of a special purpose robotic gadget is the luge.
It's designed to clean your gutters out of leaves. And the way it works is you just set it down into your gutter, it's radio controlled, and then it just cleans out all the leaves.
But if robots are the gadgets that hold the key to a better tomorrow,
My name is Sats.
they'll only serve us if we're willing to bond with them.
Do you like talking to me?
You're all right, I guess, for now, until a better one comes out. How old are you?
I am 2 years old.
I think speaking to this robot is much less weird than typing on a keyboard. It's certainly more natural.
Until that elusive better tomorrow arrives, our relationship with gadgets will be determined by their commercial success or failure. The marketplace ultimately decides which gadgets become part of our future. And with any luck, one of those gadgets may come from the basement of Brent Farley.
I'd be very, very happy to sell one concept. Yes, I would. Very happy.